Hi everyone, we are here to present our project for Spring 2018 285 Software Engineering Processes. Our project is about how to implement a stock portfolio investment engine. We named our company and product SmartInvest. Our SmartInvest team consists of Luis Otero, Technical Architect, Arturo Montoya, Senior Developer, Lalili Vudani, also Senior Developer, and Marianne Paulson, Product Manager. Our company's mission statement is to provide a leading-edge software product in the field of stock portfolio investing. The pictures shown here illustrate our company's mission. The sky is the limit when following our investment strategies. We will make sure that all our customers' investments will grow despite the waves, ups and downs in the current stock market. We chose Django as our framework for this project. The reason for choosing Django is that we needed to use Python for this project, and Django is the best framework for Python. The typical Django architecture is shown here. The URL dispatcher, urls.py, maps the requested URL to a view function and calls it. The view function performs the requested action. Views controls what the user sees. The model definition defines the data in the database. Django comes with SQLite as a pre-installed database, so we initially used that database. After performing any requested tasks, the view returns any HTTP response object to the web browser. Templates typically returns HTML pages. Templates controls how the user sees the data presented to them. Our SmartInvest product contains the following required features. The users can input a dollar amount to invest. The users can choose from one or more investment strategies. Our SmartInvest stock engine assigns stocks for each selected investment strategy. Each strategy maps to at least 3 different stocks. A beautiful pie chart shows how the money is divided to buy the suggested stock. Our engine also shows the current value of the overall portfolio, and finally, we show a weekly trend of the portfolio value. Our SmartInvest product has the following extra product features. It has a robust, intuitive, and attractive sign-up experience. Intuitive login experience with confirmation that user logged on, and log out feature. Attractive and intuitive user interface, adaptive and responsive UI, services menu, and about us menu. We also show stocks in each investment strategy in an attractive and intuitive table. And finally, we are showing trends for the individual companies in each investment strategy. We assessed project risk and found only one risk or challenge, and that was that our project team had limited experience with the technology required for the project. We mitigated this risk factor by completing tutorials in the below subjects: Django framework, Python, in addition to course material and lectures, and PyCharm. Our team had the right mix of skills and were enthusiastic to learn new technology and complete the project on time. Furthermore, the requirements for the project were understood and agreed upon by all. Thank you for listening to this introductory presentation. Next, we will give a demonstration of our SmartInvest product by demonstrating each of our 10 selected test cases. Thank you.
Hi, next is the demonstration of the 10 test cases. Click on the SmartInvest app. I'll demonstrate these 3 test cases. The first one is a sign-up experience, login and logout. Click on the sign-up button. Enter a username, John Doe. Enter an email, jdoe@gmail.com, and enter a password. Password confirmation and click on create an account. Your account is now created, and you can see on the right side John Doe is, you'll see that your username indicates that you are already logged in. John Doe is logged in. You can now use the features of the SmartInvest app. To demonstrate the login experience, I will first click on logout. There is a drop down here. Go to logout and click on logout. So you are now logged out. You now see the login button. You can log back in. This is the third test case. To demonstrate login, click on login. Provide the credentials again, John Doe, J Doe, and provide the password. And click on login. So you are now logged in, and you see that John Doe is logged in on the right side. If you now log out and then try to click on these icons here, you will be taken to the login page. This concludes the demonstration of 3 test cases. Thank you.
Test case number 4 is our homepage section with user interactions. Here we have 4 cards, which are Invest, Portfolio, Trends, and About. The user should be able to click on each one of these cards and navigate to the appropriate section, like so. If you notice on the top header, we have our logo. The user should be able to click on the logo to navigate back, as well as navigating back using the home page drop-down selection.
And now that we've covered the home page, I will go over test case 5, which is the investment strategies and investing. So if we click on the invest button here, we go into the investment page, and there are 5 different investment strategies: ethical, growth, index, quality, and value. Now you can click on these add buttons to add a specific value to them. Okay, but for this test case, we just want to focus on adding a value of 5,000 to ethical investment. So I'm going to add 5,000 to it. And once I've added 5,000 to ethical investment, I can click on the invest button. And it'll take a little while, and then it'll take me to the stock portfolio page, and it'll tell me that the stock portfolio has been updated with the new values. Now for this account, I had already invested some stuff, so you'll see different things. So we'll go back home, we'll go back to invest, and that pretty much covers test case number 5. So we'll go back home, and now test case number 6 is the portfolio. So I'm still signed in with this user, okay, and I'm going to go into portfolio page. So first we'll click on the portfolio here. It'll take a while so I can generate the data. Now you can also click on the portfolio here, and it'll take you to the same page. So what is going on here? Now there's 3 things that are going on. First, there's a table that tells you all the investment strategies that the user has invested in. So in this case, it's ethical investment, growth investment, quality, and value. And then all the stocks that that's the investment strategy splits the money into. So that's for ethical, in this case it's Google, Adobe, and Nike. And then with the others, the same thing: Netflix, Amex Corporation, Sprouts. And then aside from that, it shows the number of stocks, or the number of shares for each company. So in total, this user has eight shares in Google, 15 shares in Adobe, and 15 shares in Nike. And the same thing goes for growth investment, quality investment, and value investment. Now, if I wanted to invest in value, then index, and index will also show up here. And on this table, also, there's a division of the money into all the stocks. So what happens is, so you have a value of 5,000, let's say an ethical investment, and you have 3 stocks: stock 1, 2, and 3. So, and let's say stock 1 is $1,000 at this current time, and stock 2 is 500, and stock 3 is 2,000. What will happen is, so we do a round robin. So first we'll subtract 1,000 from the 5,000, and we'll add 1 to the share value, so there's 4,000 left. Stock 2, same thing, so we subtract 500, now we have 3,500, and we have 1 share in stock 2. And then same thing with stock 3, so it's 2,000, and now the amount of money left to invest is 1,500. And we do continue to do that until either the money has run out, or there's not enough for either one to be invested in, and so the rest goes to commission. And there you have it. So that's how all of these work. Now, aside from that, there's a pie chart that shows you the current value of the user's stock portfolio. So that means, for example, in Google, this user has $8,530.88 of money in there. Same with Inersis and Sprouts. Sprouts is a total of $182.80, and that's based on all the number of stocks. So for example, there's 8 stocks, and then in total there's $182 for the user. And overall, this is the total amount the user has invested in and has gained throughout the lifetime of the portfolio. And then not only that, there's a histogram here that shows you the current value for each one of these stocks. So right now Google is at $1,066.36, and something like Telefonica is $9.34. So this is a brief overview of what the portfolio page is about, and that covers test case 6.
Test case number 7 is our trends page. You can navigate to our trends page by clicking on the trends card on our home page. It consists of 2 parts: our stocks weekly trend and our currently signed in users portfolio weekly trend. The signed in user invested in 5 trends, which are ethical, growth, index, quality, and value. You could toggle between them to see how their investment has grown or dropped throughout the last 5 days. For each investment. On the top, we could see how each individual stock inside of a trend has grown or decreased within the last 5 days. So on May 14th, Nike's stock was worth $68.84, and it grew quite a bit to $71.34 on May 18th. To see how that affected your portfolio growth, you can drop down and see how much it has affected your stock. So for instance, it's started off at $619.56, and on May 18th it ended as $641.88. You can also toggle between each one of these trends to see how each one of these investments individually or stocks have grown or dropped. Test case number 8 is adaptive UI. Here we will talk about how our app is seen on different screen sizes. The screen sizes that we will use are mobile screens, tablet screens, and desktop screens. On the bottom right, we could see how we broke down each type, which are mobile, tablets, and desktops. So for our first test case, we will test against iPhone 6, 7, 8 Plus screen. And we can see how each one of these cards actually drop down to fit nicely in this view. The functionality still exists if you click on each one of these cards. So up next, we'll test against iPad. So what we currently see is now we have 2 people on our team. Before we were seeing them in a row. Let's go back to the home screen. And since the real estate is still not enough to show each one of these cards in a column, so we adjusted that to kind of fit one card per section, and the functionality should still exist. And last, we'll test against a regular desktop screen. So for that, let's go back, and we could see the layout is still there. We still have the 4 cards, and we can navigate to the appropriate section with the functionality still there. Test case number 9 is our services page with user interactions. It consists of 2 sections, our header and a list of cards of the services that we provide, which are Saving for Retirement Managed Profile 529 College Saving Plan. Each card has a top header, a short description, and a button that will navigate to the appropriate section. Test case number 10 is About Page. You can navigate to our About page by clicking on the home page card About, or on the top header, clicking on the drop down About section. Our About page consists of 2 parts, our product features and short description of our team.
So this covers the 10 test cases for our SmartInvest application. We had a lot of fun building it, and we hope that you had a lot of fun testing. Thank you for watching.